Up everyone, it is your girl Gel Beauty 87 here, aka Grace. We got a whole bunch of new makeup to try out, girl. So y'all know I got the new blushes from Gxve Beauty and patricktadoubletakecream, because y'all saw the swatch video today, which is Saturday. You'll see this video I want to say Monday, because Sunday I got the new makeup releases, or new makeup I tried last week coming up this Sunday. So I got the blush, I got the bronzer, and I got the highlighter. Then I got what else do I have? I got the new lipsticks from Sephora collection. I had bought two, or I had put two up on the counter, but for some reason the girl only charged me for one and didn't make me buy the other one, so I didn't get that one like I was supposed to. I got the new Makeup Forever concealer. Y'all know I was getting this. I would put it with the Makeup Forever foundation, but I got a new shade of the best skin ever foundation from Sephora I wanted to try. I got the shade Andrea Renee wears, and if y'all know, I'm the same shade as Andrea Renee. I got the powder foundation in this shade 44N. I don't know which shade she actually bought in it, because I don't think I saw her video. I just saw her TikTok where she went to the store to get it, so I chose that shade. Hopefully it was right. So we had a lot of stuff to cover and a lot of stuff to talk about. So I'm zooming you in real quick and keep like, girl, I really don't feel like filming y'all. Lately I told y'all, like, I don't know what it is. I'd be like, I don't want to know. I don't be bothered. Like, I didn't get up till like 1 o'clock, and then like I did the Gloss Guys eye swatch video I promised you all, and the new makeup video I did last week, or I told y'all I was thinking about doing. So I had to rewash my face because I had so much glitter on it. Absurd. I'm gonna just take the blur drops from Glow Recipe, and that's gonna be my primer for the day. I got a little sample here. I use my grandma's house because if y'all already know, I'm obsessed with this primer. I feel like it does such a great job of, well, blurring like it says. It just makes my makeup look real nice and smooth on my cheek area where I have the most, you know, acne, if you will. Or not acne, but pores, like the largest pores. I feel like it does a good job there. But I'm gonna battle a couple of these things. So like the primer, I mean not the primer, the cream bronzer from, what do you call them? patricktadoubletakecream versus the Gxve Beauty one. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna do the what do you call it? The one from, I hope I got the right shade, because when I was in store I swore the name was different, and I'm hoping they didn't give me the wrong color, because if not, I'm not gonna be able to use it today. And I really want to go ahead and film that and get that out of the way too. Where is it? That's the patricktadoubletakecream. Where is the, oh, here's the highlighter thing. So they, for some reason I have the shade Heat Wave. I feel like I'm supposed to have a deeper shade than that. I don't know, but no, okay, I grabbed the right one, thank God, because I was nervous, y'all. But that's it. I'm gonna put it up against the patricktadoubletakecream. Of course the battery won't come on and start blinking right after I put on my primer or whatever, but I'm gonna put a little bit of foundation on camera, which y'all, then I'll just finish it off camera, and then I'll go ahead and get a new battery to change it to, and then we'll work on the concealer. So this is the color I got. So that's the shade I have. It does definitely look like it's leaning a little more yellow than the other one did, so let's put some on real quick before battery dies and see how it goes. So I just did 2 pumps. Y'all know I usually do like 2 pumps. And then if I feel like I have to go back and do more, then we'll do more. But these 2 pumps will suffice for right now. And then I'll come back on camera and do some more if I tell y'all we need to do some more. God. I almost dropped my troll quad because that was like the closest thing I had to me. Great. I just dropped my brush. I need to put my powder underneath my eyes, so now I'm going to grab another one. But yeah, this color is working out way better than the other one. Because if y'all remember when I first tried this foundation, like it looked red on my skin, like red. And I grabbed the shade that they claimed was yellow, so I'm like, this yellow, why is it pulling red? I don't know. I can already see now it's not giving the type of coverage that I prefer, because I'm still seeing stuff underneath. But since I have their powder foundation, I'm trying not to add any more, because I feel like if I do, then you know, it'll kind of might make me look a little cakey. But at the same time, I kind of do just want to do one more pump just so we can see if it's buildable, and put some on my cheeks, because y'all know that's where I struggle with a little bit of the darkness or whatever. So, well, not darkness, but so I say hyperpigmentation and dark spots from when I was talking about acne. But see what I'm saying? Like all right here, you can still see all the dark spots on both sides of my face, and I did like 2 pumps to start off with. But y'all know when you do the first pump on a new foundation, I feel like it's not really a full pump, it's like half a pump. So We're gonna put some on the cheeks here. I just took another pump and I'm literally just gonna add the pump to the cheeks and that'll be it. And then we'll see how that goes. Pat it on nicely. I feel like it's doing a decent job. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I don't really see the dark spots anymore that I just talked to y'all about, so that's good because I was concerned they claim it's best skin ever. I'm like, are you sure? I'm still seeing like the skin and the imperfections on the skin, so are you sure? But she's looking pretty good actually. I got a new SD card that's supposed to be 4K, so we'll see how well it works out as far as giving y'all 4K quality in addition to my editing. But I noticed when I put my videos on 4K, it does look better than it does when it's not on there, so it might be it too. But okay, I can still see a little bit of darkness, but it's not as bad as it was. And y'all gotta remember I'm putting on concealer and powder foundation, so right now we're looking good. It's okay. So let me go get a battery since I thought it was gonna die while I did all that it didn't, and I'll be right back. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, so when we got the battery, this is how the face is looking. Y'all see I got my old eye earring set on. I got the shade number 4 in the concealer. So I guess 40 yellow. Okay, she's decent. Y'all still clicking glitter on my face and when I did the Gloss Gods like swatch video. So I did that, then I had to wash my whole face and I'm still seeing glitter after I've washed like my whole face. That's insane. I'd like this to be a little bit brighter, but you know, it's okay. I don't remember the original number of the concealer I had. I did bring my foundation up just in case anyone was curious what foundation shade I wear in this, because I am not wearing the foundation today, of course, because we're trying out this Sephora collection foundation again. But the first time I tried it, y'all said I looked red even though it was supposed to be yellow. So the shade I wear is 4Y60 in the foundation. If you all remember, I told you all the foundation oxidized. Now I didn't bring my powder, so I can't tell you what shade I wear in the new powder because they changed the numbers of those as well. I usually like to put my cream contour bronzer stuff on when I have the concealer sitting in the middle of my face waiting, so we're gonna go ahead and do that now. So I have She's Chiseled from Patrick Taub right here, and then I have Heat Wave from Gxve Beauty. So this has been my first time trying the Gxve Beauty one. I know Jessica or Angie here on YouTube was talking about how nice it was, so I was like, let me go ahead and try it out since I have to go get the other stuff anyway. I'm trying to find another brush because I only brought one brush in here for cream product. So I'm trying to like find one that'll work for this. So I'll just use this foundation brush. I would prefer to use something smaller, but I'm not about to get up and go out of the room again. I'm sorry about the ambulance. So remember, Patrick's gonna be on this side and then Gxve is gonna be on that side. But yeah, so I haven't used this in ages, the Patrick Taub one, just because I remember not being necessarily like crazy about it. I thought it was okay, but I wasn't like, oh my god, yes, I need that product in my life type thing. So I was just kind of as you can see, it gives a nice color to the skin or whatever. So it's not like it's a bad tone or any of that. It's just more, I wasn't crazy about how it looked on the skin for what it was supposed to be doing for me. So I'm just kind of like, I'm wondering if I would like the Gxve one more, especially because it's like more affordable. Y'all know Patrick has that more high-end kind of luxury price point to it. Like his blush is 36, but the Gxve Beauty ones are like 28. So I'm like, I'm feeling like he's giving more of a luxury vibe and she's giving more of a high-end or the lower end of like high-end makeup vibe, which I can appreciate. I'm not saying Patrick's stuff isn't worth the price like his cream foundation. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I'm obsessed. I love it. I've been using it a lot recently. I'm just over here like, yes, Patrick, give it to me. So now let's get into the Gxve Beauty one. I forgot how much this one retail for, but she has 4 shades. I think Patrick only had 3. I think he expanded this. Don't quote me. I don't honestly remember. But I feel like he expanded it. It has this perfumey smell to it. Patrick's does not, just FYI, if you all don't remember from my review. His doesn't have a perfume smell, but hers does. I like the consistency of hers a little bit better. I feel like it's a little thinner, but it's like more pigmented. So I feel like I'm getting more pigmentation from hers, and it's a thinner formula. And it wasn't like Patrick's was harder to blend, so it's not the blend that was the issue of it. It just felt like hers is more pigmented, whereas his is like a lighter hand. You kind of have to build it up. But some people prefer that, so I just wanted to make sure that that was clear. But I definitely feel like I see more of a bronze on her side than doing his, and I feel like her cream is deeper than his, even though they look the same in the pan. Just things I'm noting as I'm putting it on. Now, I hope I didn't leave this concealer on too long. It doesn't want to blend out, but I feel like it should be okay. So I swatched the Give Beauty one first. I normally do it the other way around, but since it was the one in my lap, that's the one I did. And now we're going to swatch the Patrick Ta one. As far as the cream's going, you can see, and then, you know, when we get to the powders, obviously I'll swatch it then, to let you know then. So this is the Give Beauty one, and this is the Patrick Ta. So that's what both of them look like. Give Beauty, Patrick Ta. I feel like they're giving about the same coloring, so that's interesting. Because in the pan, I feel like hers just looks deeper. But now we're going to get into my sponge and sponge this concealer because I've had it sitting on for a little while. And it's blending out just easily, like nothing. I figured it would, because I didn't feel like I had been blending for that long when it came to the bronzer, that I had left it sitting for a super long time to where it shouldn't blend out. So I figured they wouldn't let me down. I know some other brands, like, you try to blend it out after a little while and it gets dries and it's hard and it's like up, so you gotta spray your face just to adjust because it doesn't want to blend out. So I'm happy that it isn't one of those, because I was like, oh god, I hope it's not. I really hoping it wasn't. I'm trying to bring it down a little bit to like conceal my cheeks a little bit, because y'all know I like to have coverage down here as well, but I didn't want to bring the concealer down like too low. But again, I can still see my dark spots on my cheeks, so maybe I should have brought it down a little bit low, because it's not spreading as low as I was hoping from patting it out on my face. So I think we're going to have to go in and add a little bit more. So that's a bummer, because a lot of times when I put some on, I'm usually just able to drag it down and it'll cover up what I need to cover up, but I don't feel like it did that, because I can still see the spots. So let's go in with a little bit more concealer in the cheeky area here, just to kind of spot conceal those areas that have dark spots. So basically right up in here, and put some, and right up in here, and put some. Plus, y'all know I just like to have like a nice bright effect there, so. Works for me. But so far, I'm liking the consistency of this. It feels really nice and smooth. There's a lightly padded in these areas, because I feel like if I pat it too much, then, you know, it'll take away the coverage that I'm trying to get it to have in those areas. But, you know, she's cute. I'm liking the way it's working. I'm liking the way the Give Beauty bronzer blended out. And this swatches look nice. I'm interested to see how these powders are going to be, though, because her powder seems to be lighter than the Patrick Ta one. If you notice there, that is much lighter than this one right here. Like, he's definitely giving a deeper depth to it. So let's go ahead and swatch those side by side and see how it looks, because it might look deeper on my hand and it just looks lighter in the pan. And that's what I'm hoping for, because it's not that it looks like it's going to be too deep for me. It's just, you know, like, I don't want to be looking like super sculpted and deeply bronzed on one side, and the other side is just like, you know, interesting. So I feel like his powder is looking more contoured than bronzery, if you will. I don't know, maybe it's just me. And the weird thing is, like, swatching it, his bronzer is lighter than hers, even though hers looks lighter in the pan. At least in my opinion it does. So this is the Give one and the powder, and this is the Patrick Ta. Doesn't it seem like the Patrick Ta one is lighter than hers? Or maybe it's just me, I don't know. But to me, that's interesting. Anyway, let me get another bronzer brush, because I only pulled one. So we're gonna take this bronzer brush, put the Patrick Ta on. I'm like, I'm here for it. It's a whole vibe. Yeah, this one is giving like a more, I guess, softer, glowy bronze effect, if you will. Whereas I feel like, I don't know, I just like the pigmentation that the Give Beauty one gives a little bit more than the Patrick Top. This cream just seems a little bit more stiff and not as emollient. That's just my personal opinion. Okay, now let's put on the Give one. I wish the component was bigger, but you know. Otherwise, I don't have too much of an issue. I just wish the component was like bigger for the price that they charge. I'm going to be using the concealer from, the highlighter from Give Beauty today as well. Scope up underneath here. Yeah, I definitely like the way the Give Beauty side looks better than the Patrick Tower. But again, personal opinion. You can tell me what you think down below, girl. So we just take this LYS powder in the shade Ambition underneath the eyes to set them. Because I didn't bring a new eye powder. I could have brought the one size back and used it again. I was just like, it's not that deep, you know. You all saw that last. You all gonna see that Sunday. I'm sure you don't want to see it again. So put something else. And I think it looks nice with the eyes. Okay. I'm definitely here for all of how the face is looking so far. So, okay, Sephora. You might have just did something there. I'm going to compare the, what is this? The Rare Beauty lipsticks to the, what do you call it, lipsticks? To the new Sephora collection lipsticks I got. Since people are saying they're supposed to be similar. Oh yeah, y'all, the face looks nice and smooth and poreless. I told y'all that primer is a game changer. I remember to have a lip liner sitting here waiting on me, y'all, so I could have all that done, but since the majority of the face is like new, I didn't see the point of turning off the camera for 5 seconds just to put this powder on, so I didn't. True story. Sorry, I wasn't more excited. Now we're gonna take the foundation powder. The Sephora foundation powder in the shade 44N, and this is what it looks like. What did I do with that brush? Here we go. I'm taking the Andrea Renee X Peach and Pearl foundation brush to put this in the skin, so we'll see how it goes. I prefer to use a kabuki brush because I feel like you get like the most coverage when you do. And y'all know me, I'm living and I'm always here for having a lot of coverage, so I'm like, yes. But it's a kabuki brush. I left the other one in the bathroom, so I had to use the one that was in here because I told y'all, I try not to get up too often. I only got up because of the battery, and then I remembered I didn't have my concealer brush. But otherwise, I was like, we're not getting up again. We're not, no. We're not doing that, no. So, put a little bit down here, just because I still feel like it didn't give me enough coverage that I wanted after I did all that other stuff. So I'm like, if I bring up the foundation powder, maybe the coverage will cover what I'm trying to get. And it is. So, okay. It's covering, it's giving, I'm living. And the beat looks nice. Like, it's a nice little cute affordable beat. I mean, considering, you know, Sephora collection is more affordable than the stuff Sephora actually sells. Cute little beat there, cute little moment. Okay. So I'm liking the Sephora foundation powder. She's cute. Let me get another blush brush because we gotta compare these blushes now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use Crush on You from Give Beauty, and then I'm gonna use She's Flush from Patrick Top. So this is She's Flushed. I gave y'all the swatch video yesterday. That's why mine has already been swatched. I prefer not to normally do that, but I kind of like in a pinch and didn't have a choice because I wanted to give y'all something on these because I knew other people were gonna like do the actual video the same day, and I just didn't feel like it. So I was like, let me work what I got, and this is Crush on You. So as you can see, I tried to pick some that were similar to each other when we were going to put them on. So these look pretty similar. The only difference is this has a shimmery blush and a matte blush, whereas y'all know Patrick does the cream and then the powder. So I'm gonna start off with Patrick first because he does that powder to cream situation, and the other one's just a shimmery and a matte one. So remember, Patrick's on this side, so we're just gonna continue with Patrick on this side and put his blush on this side as well. So this one looks much lighter on me than I thought it was going to. But that's okay, because, you know, you're supposed to put the cream on last. So I figure when I put the cream on, then it'll, like, won't look as light on the skin. But now she's giving very light. She's giving very light. And I'm hoping Crushing does not do that. I'm going to check the cream with this same brush to save myself time from brushes and just put the cream on top. Yeah, see, with the cream, it definitely looks like it's better for someone my skin tone, whereas without the cream, it's just like an ashy mess, y'all. The cream is what's saving it for someone my skin tone. So you're going to have to use cream on top, girl, even if you're not a person who likes to do the cream on top. If you don't, it's not going to work well on our skin tone, if you're the same skin tone as me. But that's what we're working with. I think she's cute. I think it looks nice. I'm here for it. It's a whole lot. Now, it does give me the vibes of she's blushing. But, you know, they're not exact. If you all saw, again, in the swatch video, I'll try to make sure I link it up there. They look similar, but they're not exact. So, I'm going to do the same thing with this. We're going to start off with the dark matte one. And as you can see, this one automatically, like, the color looks pretty similar to that one. It is a tad bit deeper than that one, but, you know, it's giving. I'm living. I'm here for it. I wanted to use the She's Wanted with this one, but it's currently sold out at Sephora, so I was like, I didn't want to, like, you know, be teasing people with it, so that's why I'm not using She's Wanted. But I definitely wanted to use She's Wanted. Now, you can still buy She's Wanted on Patrick Ta's website. You just can't buy it at Sephora. So if you're thirsty to get She's Wanted, you're going to have to go to his actual website, because Sephora out. Or check and see if they have it in store at your Sephora. But yeah, so. Now I'm putting the shimmer on top. Just take the cute little shimmery moment and dust it on there. I feel like this was her way of doing blush the same way Patrick Ta does, but his gives a little bit more of a glow than this one does, as far as like a natural, like, dewy glow. Whereas this is more of like a shimmery glow, if you will. I feel like they both look pretty similar. So Patrick, Gwen Stefani. I'm liking Gwen Stefani's a lot too. Like, I feel like I put a little bit too much cream on this side, so it's looking a little more, you know, prominent than I wanted it to. But, you know, it's okay. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But so far, I'm liking all the stuff I have tried from Gxve Beauty. Like, everything. I like the lipsticks I have. I like the highlighter. I mean, not highlighter, but the bronzer we just tried. I'm liking the blush. I do have a highlighter, though. This is the Homegrown Glow. And this is the highlighter we're going to put on today to finish off our look. And then we're going to try the lipstick, and then I'll be done with y'all for real. But I had a whole bunch of new stuff to try, so. I went in the store and saw this highlighter. I didn't get a chance to swatch it. I had already bought it. My plan was to go in the store and pick this stuff up, but I didn't know if the blushes were going to be in the store. Oh, yes. This color is giving. And I was concerned about this color not necessarily looking great on my skin tone because of the, like, ways they showed it swatched online, but it's definitely my type of color. It's more of like that peachy-ish gold, and y'all know I don't like a traditional gold as a general rule. I'm all about the peachy gold, like, so. Yes, look at that. Yes, honey, the skin is giving. It's giving. It's giving all sorts of things. Her and Patrick are just giving today. And I'm not mad about it. I am not mad at all. Honey. Made me wish I had bought these when they launched. Like the highlighter and the bronzer thing. And the crazy thing is I was going to buy it. But then I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. So then I just left it alone. And now I'm like, I wish I had got it sooner so I could put it in like a favorite makeup of 2023 so far. Because I'm really liking it off first impression that much. Like, oh, then find out Gwen over here giving us all the formulas that we didn't know we needed. Okay, Gwen, girl. And they're affordable too. That's what I'm loving about it. It's like the stuff is really nice and then it's really affordable on top of that. So I'm like, okay, Gwen, girl, I see you. Okay, girl. Okay. Okay, Gwen, girl. So where's that lip liner I had? Because I got to put on the lip liners to go with these lipsticks we about to prepare. Now, the thing is, I feel like the Selena Gomez ones are more like a satin matte type finish, whereas the Sephora ones are just like a true matte. So I don't know how people saying they copying. I mean, as far as packaging goes, yeah, they copying. I didn't swatch the with the soft matte lip creams to compare those because I knew I wasn't gonna buy them. But the packaging was exactly the same. So I was like, uh-huh. Okay, y'all, we got the lips lined up. So let me swatch these lipsticks on back of my hand, and then we're gonna put on the Sephora one, and then we're gonna be done with this video, and I will check in with y'all later on. And it's like 3:30 now, so I'll check in with y'all like for like 11 something. So the shade I'm starting off with swatching is Talented from Miss Selena. Yeah, hers seems to be more like satin matte finish, and theirs seems to be more of like that true powdery matte finish. Just upon swatching, that's what it's giving me. And the shade I got is number 21, if I remember correctly, and it's really similar to the shade that I swatched Talented, in my personal opinion. But you about to see on my hand what I'm talking about. I feel like it is a little more peachy beige than hers does, but so this is the shade Talented from Selena, and then this is the shade number 21 that I got from Sephora, because it doesn't give you the number, it gives you 21. I had brought Creative 2 just in case to see if it was going to look similar, but I don't think it does. I'll swatch it right now since I'm here, you're here, we're all here. But it was one other shade that I really wanted to get to compare with you all here today, but like I told y'all at the beginning of the video, the girl decided I didn't need to have it, and like I had literally was holding it, set it up on the counter and everything, and she still decided not to put it in there. So the shade was really similar to this shade that I'm about to show y'all, though, called Creative. So this is the shade Creative right here. It was really similar to that shade, and I will get it with the next order of stuff I have to buy from Sephora, because y'all know something new is always coming out, so I have to, you know, get it and investigate and give you the tea. So next week when something new comes out of Sephora, I'll just get the lipstick shade. Then it's already in my cart. Like I gotta get those that melt powder to try out next week, so when I order that, when I get paid, then I just add this lipstick to the cart. So let's put this on. Yeah, this lip is giving. Definitely here for it. Love it. So all the Sephora collection stuff I tried, I'm here for it. It's a whole vibe. The face, yes, it's a 10 and it's giving as well. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. But y'all can comment down below and tell me what you think. But anyway, I'm gonna go film some other videos, get my life in order, and I will check in with you later on tonight. Okay, girl? Okay, but this face, it's definitely giving. Oh, I meant to compare this to the Patrick Ta shade called Oh She's Single too. Sorry, that was the last shade I was supposed to swatch to compare it to. And so this is Oh She's Single by Patrick Ta. This is one of the original ones. His new ones haven't come out yet. So remember, this is the Sephora one. This is Talented. This is Creative. This is Oh She's Single from Patrick Ta. These are all the lipsticks I have. So I'm gonna actually go outside and swatch and compare the shade Talented to this one to give y'all a old school versus new school type vibe, or a dupe alert on my Instagram, and I'll be back later to talk to you all about how this face held up. Okay, girl? Okay, y'all, type return, and this is what our face is looking like and working with. So y'all know I didn't use a mattifying powder down the middle, and believe it or not, the first 2 hours I had this foundation and this whole face on, I did not have on setting spray at all. So I didn't actually set and spray my face till I got home after I finished this eye look. This is the look you're gonna get with the Gloss Gods, the Color of Rain palette. So that's what's going on with the eyes right now. I just put on a lip oil on my lips so I could, you know, have some on for this video. As you can see, both the blushes are still on. The Patrick Ta one I feel like looks a little bit more vibrant than the Give Beauty, if anybody cares about that. The bronzer's held up pretty nicely. I feel like the one from Patrick Ta held up better than the Give Beauty one as far as the color goes and the pigmentation and whatnot. As you can see, I feel like there's more here than there is there. The foundation powder actually looks really nice, and I feel like in those areas the face looks fine. So it's just I didn't put on enough setting spray, and my oils had already started working in place. So that's what's going on. And I don't think I look this oily in real life as I do on camera, but I'm quite impressed with all the products. I like the shade match I have on the foundation a whole lot better. My mom complimented my foundation, and she rarely like compliments my foundation, so I guess that was good. But I'm actually liking all the products I tried on my face for once. I like the highlighter. I like the cream bronzer and the powder duo. I like the blush duo. The foundation powder is nice. The concealer looks great. Blended out nicely. It's actually a decent color. I thought it was going to be a little too dark, but it's actually working out pretty nicely. So I'm actually impressed with my entire face for once. How about that, girl? I know, right? Rare occurrence. But yeah, those are all the things I had to talk about. I'm going to try out some other colors over the next couple of days for you all to see in Instagram pictures and whatnot. But I hope you all enjoyed this video. Remember, you all are diamonds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Be blessed, girl. Bye.